What do regime fees cover? And how does it all work? Well, it's actually simple, but not straightforward, just like a lot of things in life, especially when we're talking about money. I'm Carl Kratz, a local broker and realtor in the South Carolina Lowcountry with Century 21, and I'm here to answer all your real estate questions. So let's get to it. First of all, POAs or HOAs, and I'm not talking about power of attorney, I'm talking about property owners associations or homeowners associations, generally cover common areas. So if a community has amenities like a pool or a gym, that would typically be covered. Roads are typically also owned by the community, and things like signage or entranceways, lights, that would fall under that purview. Now, in some cases, there are POAs that do actually cut grass or pay for your irrigation. Like, for example, Oakady Park or University Park. And that is Oakady, not Oakady if you want to talk like a local. But keep in mind, this is the exception, not the rule. And POA fees are generally stated yearly, but they could be paid yearly, biannually, quarterly, monthly. It would just depend. Now, regime fees cover the common areas within the particular complex, just like the POAs do, but then they also cover your unit, the exterior. For example, things like the roof, siding. Now, typically, air conditioners wouldn't be covered, and you'll get things like, let's say, pest control, termite bond, garbage would typically be covered, but each particular complex is different. And all these fees are typically stated monthly and paid monthly. Now remember, they're also here for your convenience, so you are going to pay a little more, or in some cases a lot more, depending on the complex. You know, if you find this video helpful, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and consider subscribing if you're looking for more information on the Lowcountry, the local real estate. You know, I always love to hear from you. So if you have comments, positive or negative, I'd love to hear it. And also, if there's something you want more information on, we're all learning here, and let's work together. And I'm happy to do research or provide you with information just so I'll make sure you're making an informed decision. I gave you the basic gist, and then it starts getting more complicated, because there could be a complex that has a regime fee, and it could also have a POA fee, or the regime fee could actually include the POA fee. You could have a yearly assessment, or for things like insurance, or those fees could just be incorporated. Townhomes could be condos or not, depending on what's provided. Condos could be villas, flats, townhome style. You know, a lot of times I'm looking and there isn't necessarily rhyme or reason to what's what. Now, it's real simple. If you see something that you like, all you have to do is reach out to me. I or someone with my team will be happy to provide you with the necessary information that you need to make an informed decision. You know, you can also schedule either a phone call or a Zoom meeting. You know, I find that, asking the right questions, a lot can be accomplished in a short amount of time. And I know you might not end up here, and I get that. And it's not necessarily for everyone. I mean, my paradise might not be yours, but I look at my job as being a professional, and that my goal is to help you figure out faster if this is where you want to be and get there, or go somewhere else with fewer headaches. Since we're talking about condos, I do want to mention that if you're looking at a condo that has short-term rentals, the odds are you're not going to be allowed to have pets. Now, some of the pricier condos allow owners to have pets, but there aren't necessarily that many of them, and you just need to be cognizant of that. Also, if you're looking to buy a single-family home to be a short-term rental, keep in mind that you're going to have to find a home that is in a neighborhood that doesn't have any covenants, or you're going to buy in a community, let's say Sea Pines, that allow short-term rental, but in that case, they have particular areas you can have short-term rental. So I hope all this was helpful. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Consider checking out some of my other videos. I apologize for my humor or lack of it. But anyway, thank you very much. I hope to see you guys real soon. Thank you very much, and give me a call. Thanks. Bye.